Alright, hello everyone. I was sitting around editing the videos that I just uploaded. And then I was like, you know what? I want to keep playing Who Pressed Me on Uncle Marcus, because this game is just like, I'm so interested in it. And while I was editing those videos, I figured out, I think I figured out exactly where I went wrong with that answer I missed from Auntie June. You know, the one with like her dad, her nan, wheelbarrowing her dad, like some weird ass answer that I had no idea. It's because I skipped it accidentally. So when it says in the bottom right hand corner, this scene contains new information, I assume that I've already seen that new information, so I just skipped the rest of it. That's not the case. Sometimes the scene has subtle dialogue changes, like we've already figured out, or there's like whole new scenes added on scenes you've already seen. So I just need to never skip those if I want to see those new scenes. So I'm going to be very careful about that in this next playthrough. I'm not going to skip anything that says that there's new scenes to be seen, because you don't know if they're going to add on new shit after the stuff you've already seen, or if the stuff you've already seen is going to change. So we have a whole bunch of new clues now, like a shitload. Too many to even fucking think about. Who knows how it's going to alter the scenes that we've already seen. Let's skip this.
You need to shake them off, Abby. Don't answer it.
Not going to answer.
Okay, everyone pick your team.
Fine.
Okay, for the first round, I have everybody down.
Who's next?
Let's just pick one for fun. Let's pick Nan. She's my favorite character.
Hello, my gorgeous girl. How are you, love?
I'm okay, thanks, Nan. How are you?
Oh, don't worry about me. Same as usual. You, Abby, love. She's been spoiled by her father too much. That's her problem.
Might as well play around with this stuff. Let's go... I picked spiders last time, and I picked going bald first time, so...
Alright, let's try.
She was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it.
Let's ask about the beating.
No.
Essentially a giant scam.
Question.
What was the question?
There's something...
No, nothing new. Alright, yeah, I figured that would happen. There's nothing new that we can gain here. Round 2, yeah, I also have everything. Let's pick Bradley. No, let's pick Toby. We haven't picked Toby in a while.
Quiz again, so I'm counting on you.
You right, Toby?
Everything okay, Toby?
I think what would happen to these poor people if I wasn't out here risking
Let's pause
my
it
life
for
to
fun.
help them, you know?
We should...
Alright, yeah, we've already covered all that.
Okay.
As if you never speak to me.
Okay,
Ever
round
again.
3. We're gonna play with Auntie June. We've already gotten everybody's answers, but I want to see the answer we missed. I want to see the dialogue. And I wrote down the answers to the questions I gave to get to that point.
Just like
God, I did increase.
complete utter
Shall we go with increase?
cause permanent damage.
I
in
answered
one's
wrong,
head,
and I went carbon
permanent
dioxide.
up one's own arm.
Well, guessing worked for me last time, so I'll go with carbon dioxide.
The correct answer, water vapor. See? I told you you'd learn something,
We're just gonna
guys.
play it from now on because
Have you always
we've
been
technically
this
already seen this
dim,
scene,
or
even
am
though
I
we
just
haven't.
noticing it now. I mean,
'Cause I
all that
skipped it
money your
on
mother
accident.
spent on your education, and here you are guessing in a quiz. A quiz made up by Toby.
It was a tough question.
Question 3. As a result of climate change,
Okay.
over 200...
This is the French.
Okay, I answered disease here.
So
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with diseases.
Okay, now we're just gonna play it.
So the correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
Sick. I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing. I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Look, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying?
These
You know
actors
what?
and
I really
actresses
tried with
are
this, but I can tell by the
fucking
answers I'm getting that
excellent.
none of you are taking this seriously.
Excellent.
So, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
I believe all of them. I believe every
One
single
waste
one
of
of
time.
them. Not one of them is
Well
bad.
done, Abigail.
Auntie June, I need to. Like, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now? Has he got aliens coming after him? Is that it?
What?
The thing you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he's a nutter. Complete paranoid.
So I think I
fantast.
skipped this
Do you
because
know,
I've already heard this.
1 year.
But it
he
told
thought
me
his business
there's new
partner was
information
trying to
here, but I'm
kill
like,
him.
yeah, but I've already
They said he
seen
was
all
getting
this shit.
Threats. Anonymous emails, anonymous. He's probably sending them to himself. So he got shutters put on all the windows, surveillance cameras everywhere. Do you know what happened? Nothing. Obviously. Your Uncle Marcus lost his marbles a very long time ago. He's dangerous. Don't trust a word he says.
Cool story, bro. Wait, what?
Fuck.
Did I fucking do it again? Was it before disease?
Kid,
No
we
shot.
need to talk.
What?
Abby, please,
I swear to God.
please.
Oh my God, did I do it again? Is it like in between the two
If we
answers?
had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know?
I'm not skipping because I don't know.
How was I supposed to know he wasn't going to follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time, Abby.
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me the story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying!
Alright, I guess this can't skip anything. So I think I skipped exactly where I wasn't supposed to. Thinking that I had to answer the last one to get it. Fuck.
Look. Abby, you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never gonna know the whole story. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Abby? Just know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you. Huh.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with how I'm feeling right now.
So, listen, I think some of the stuff Auntie June told me could really help us. You okay?
Fuck! No! I just spat out a bunch of fucking maggots!
There's nothing there.
Fucking everywhere!
Uncle Marcus, I can't see any maggots.
Fuck! Abby, get help!
What?
Fucking snake! This fucking snake, Abby, is choking me!
There's nothing there.
What?
There's no snake. It's really not there.
The hallucinations have started, Abby. Doc says once I start seeing things, you can count how long I have left in minutes.
Oh, I've been talking with my mic muted. So well done. Like, they know you've seen this before, so they do a different thing. Like, all that was different. That's so good. God damn it. This is what I'm talking about.
And I thought Mummy would be coming up to bed. But then I saw
I've never heard
her
this.
moving slowly across the lawn towards the lake.
What?
And she had a wheelbarrow with one of Daddy's suits inside.
What? Like, what? Okay. We're gonna try
better get
again
back
because
in
we have
there
nothing
then.
else to do that round.
Wait,
Round 4 is the only one we don't have, by the way.
I don't think
I am. I always play nicely.
Okay, round 4.
July.
We're done with Bradley. Let's do Nan. That would be fun.
Oh, Abby, love, you really don't look right. Is everything okay?
No.
You know, no one would think less of you if you need to call it an early night.
I can't just go.
Of course you can. I really think you should, love. I think it would be better for you.
What?
Question 1.
What?
Who stole my car when he was 14 and
That
drove it into
seemed
the side of a
like-
bus stop?
Oh, crikey. Which one was that now?
That seemed really, really not like a suggestion. There has been a person, but she doesn't know how to use email. Unless it's all a fake. Like, that seemed like a threat. Like, you really should fuck off. That was really weird. God damn it, I got something stuck into it. Yeah, that was really aggressive. Something we haven't seen from her. Like, we've been getting threatening emails saying, stop, you're gonna die if you don't stop.
It was Toby, wasn't it? Some protest or something. Wait, no. Was that with a quad bike?
Okay, we haven't done Nan before, so this is gonna take us a few tries. Let's try answer the question.
Yeah, I think I know this one. I think it was Bradley.
In all honesty, love, it could have been either of them. You'd never call June an attentive mother.
The correct answer is Bradley. Oh, how it makes me proud.
Oh dear, June's on the warpath.
Oh, we've
Question
seen this.
2. What did my...
And absolutely fine when he left. What on earth's going on?
This is gonna take me a few tries. Let's just leave it there.
I'm sorry, Nan. I shouldn't be involving you in this. I'm okay.
The answer we were looking for is nothing. Absolutely nothing. But you never forget Flick's birthday. Do you, Mummy?
Abby, I need you.
Oh, new stuff. Not skipping.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote
It's thallium.
now, I might just make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens. Just choose. Please.
Wait, what? We know the answer. He still has the polonium, so it's thallium. Why is it making me choose now? Last time it just chose for me, because I already know the answer. That's... What?
It's thallium.
If you say so, kid.
I know so. Okay.
I'm just thinking about your Auntie June. Has your mother ever told you about what she did when she was at university?
Yeah, I've seen
That
this.
same night, June offered to cook them all a meal.
what?
She cut up tiny bits of raw chicken and mixed them in. She gave them all such bad food poisoning that one girl nearly died. When they told June she could have killed someone, all she said was, yes, that was the point.
That didn't contain it. I've seen that.
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for...
Okay, we're just gonna accuse Auntie June. Alright, so... Let's go through it again.
Don't answer it.
Let's answer this time.
Okay, everyone.
Fine.
Who's next?
Who do I pick here? I'm gonna pick Mum.
It'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it?
Loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family, Abby. Just no one in real life does maths without a calculator.
Is
Okay. Round 2. I have all of them. Let's do... I don't know, Toby.
Quiz again. So I'm counting on you.
well, I'm going.
The music of life, the music of the earth, the music of truth.
The thought of it really made him laugh.
Just follow that path.
Okay, well,
Alright.
Okay.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Round 3. We have all of these. Let's go with not Nan, because I want her for round 4, just in case it fucks me.
Is that empathy? Yeah, I think so.
sorry, Toby, this is just supposed to be a bit of fun for Mum's quiz.
I haven't seen this.
Do we really need to think about this admittedly very important and very sad stuff now?
See, it's that kind of attitude that makes doing this round so important. Yeah? Now, imagine this. A mystery illness starts sweeping through your little fishing village. Ooh, actually, I've got some resources that might help you engage with the subject. Okay? Let me just share them with you. Let me just catch up to where we were. Okay. So, the symptoms of the disease are vomiting and diarrhea.
No. Toby, turn that off right now.
The people of this fishing village can't just turn it off, Auntie Felicity.
Toby, turn that off right fucking now.
Okay, so we won't use the resources.
Why did I have chili for supper?
The mystery illness starts sweeping through your village, but the nearest hospital is 200 miles away. What emotional toil does that take?
Do you want to stop, Mum?
No, I'm not looking at pictures of shit without getting some points. He wants a performance. I'll give him a performance. The devil is here. The devil is in our homes. He comes at night, comes to snatch us away. How will our poor little fishing
We're joining
village
in.
cope?
Look out for the devil.
Oh, for God's sake, Abby, don't just copy me. Think of your own thing. And as he comes, the children quail. They know not
I'm a
what
fisherman,
to
and
do.
I'm scared
We will get
of missing
rid
out on our
of the
quotas
devil.
and of fish, and I've lost my net.
Pray for our village.
Auntie Felicity,
Yes.
that's actually really reductive, yeah? It's even pretty offensive, you know? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take 5 points off you.
You can't deduct points.
It's my round.
It's my quiz, and you're not taking a single point off me, you arrogant prat. Just ask a question, Toby, an actual question. A normal, proper question.
Let's just criticize Toby. Fuck
You're
it.
so right about Toby. He is so arrogant. And a prat.
Yeah, June made a complete mess of those boys, but they don't help themselves.
So let me get this straight. What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to understand another person's struggle, yeah?
Shut up, Toby.
There are other people in the world beside you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we here for Hilda the fisherwoman?
This is so
birthday?
genius.
Well, no, but...
Toby, let me stop you there. Is the next thing you're going to say a question? An actual question? The kind of thing you'd get in a quiz?
I've got a different scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance.
It's well edited too. Like obviously they aren't talking
Another
to each
disaster.
other
Why
in
do
real
I
time.
even bother? I try to do something nice, something selfless.
Like maybe they're
for
playing
this
off
family.
each other.
I know,
But I
Mum.
don't know.
I know, Mum. Is that your total contribution? Christ, Abby. Oh, Let me get a word in.
Wait, Mum, I need to tell you something. Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
I'm not interested.
No, but he's...
The man's a liar, Abby. I always hoped you wouldn't fall for it, and perhaps I should have done something when you were younger, but it wasn't easy for me either. After your father died, I thought, oh, if you want to turn to Uncle Marcus and not me, perhaps
I think
should
we've
let
seen this,
either
but
you
I'm really
realise
scared
what
to
it
skip.
was like, or...
Mum, what are you talking
I'll
about?
skip anyway.
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking lie to you.
Yeah, we got 100% anyway, so it's okay.
I bet
I am. I always play
Okay, round
nicely.
4, the important one. We're going Nan again.
Test or something. Wait, no.
Okay, we
Was that
answered the
with a
question. We're
quad
asking about the
bike?
meeting.
Nan, I need you to tell me everything you remember about the meeting.
Oh, love, it was a load of fuss about nothing.
I really need to know what happened.
So,
Hush now, we're missing the quiz.
Okay, that's the wrong answer.
carjacker was Bradley. My son stole my car, and everybody said it was my fault, even though I'd only asked him to reverse it into the drive. Anyway, c'est la vie. Question 2. What is the point?
Oh no.
That's what I want to know. What is the fucking point?
Nan, is Auntie June okay?
She's got a lot going on. You know how she is. She can be reckless. She doesn't really care about looking after herself or anyone else. Ever since her dad, you know, ever since then, she's had an awful temper, a violent temper. She was forever getting into fights at school and after school. I tried my best, but...
I'm asking more.
Nan, do you think Auntie June could ever hurt someone? I mean, seriously hurt someone? Nan, please, if there's something that you're not telling me, if you saw something at the meeting...
I didn't see anything at the meeting, but...
But what?
We've seen this.
I'm just thinking about your Auntie June. Has your mother ever told you about what she did when she was at university?
No?
One day she came home early and overheard the girls she was living with making fun of her in the kitchen. That same night, June offered to cook them all a meal. She cut up tiny bits of raw chicken and mixed them in. Well, she gave them all such bad food poisoning that one girl nearly died. When they told June she could have killed someone, all she said was, yes, that was the point. Thankfully, the girls never pressed charges, and the university threw June out, but as far as they were concerned, that was the matter resolved. I know she's my daughter, but it frightens me sometimes what that girl could be capable of.
Well, this is taking ages. So the answer I was looking for is... Hang on, what was the question?
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote, happens.
I'm just curious.
Just choose.
I've never picked this option.
Please.
Polonium-210.
It lets me pick it. I don't know why.
Okay.
I've never picked this one because I guessed thallium right the first time.
Bottoms up.
After I picked methyl mercury. So we're about to see some really fine acting here, guys. Get a load of this.
No. Marcus! 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 No. No. I'm gonna find out who did this. I won't let you down again.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay. Anne is done for round number 4. We have one more. That's it. Round 4. Whoever left, I think Toby was left.
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing.
We're accusing June again. Wait, it does? Oh, I hope this doesn't work. Please don't work.
Auntie June.
Unless you're going to tell me, I can carry on with my round. I don't want to know. What am I doing in here?
I know it was you. You killed Uncle Marcus. You poisoned him at the meeting. Oh, God.
I think last time we accused her, Uncle Marcus wasn't dead. That's what's new.
Oh. Oh, well, that's been coming, I must say.
Was that the guilt?
What?
Did the guilt make you do that?
No, it was the wine. What have I got to feel guilty about?
I just told you before you threw up. You killed Uncle Marcus. You poisoned him at the meeting, and I'm not going to let you get away with it.
Oh, my God. Marcus is dead. Well, I can't say I'm going to miss him.
You killed him.
Oh, fucking hell, Abigail. What do you think I am? I mean, look at me. I'm a mess. I can barely keep track of what day it is, let alone plan an intricate poisoning. Christ, especially at the meeting. God, I was off my face. Look, I'm not surprised someone's had a go at the old prick, but it wasn't me. I'm sorry. I know you'd love to ruin me like this.
What?
Oh, you hate me. I terrify you. I'm the product of what this family can do to you, how it can destroy you. But you know what? It's exactly why I hate you. You still got a chance. You're young, you're smart. You can still get out now before it destroys you. But you won't, will you? Because you're just like me. You're too much of a coward.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, what was different is the last time we accused her, he was alive. And because we always picked Dalium. And because we picked something different, the dialogue just changed from you poisoned Uncle Marcus to you killed Uncle Marcus.
Oh my God.
Alright, I'm happy that it like all of a sudden didn't decide it was her because we uncovered something new about her. Let's look at the evidence though. I think we actually have yeah, we have like 7 things for Auntie June. We have 6 for Bradley, 4 for Lottie, only 1 for Mum, and we have 1 like guy left we haven't talked to. 2 for Nan, which I expect, but we're gonna find this before this game's over. And then 6 for Toby. I still have no idea who could have done it. I don't think it was Bradley. I think Bradley just provided the vessel of poison, or the vessel in which he was killed. He provided the poison to somebody, maybe unwittingly. We know that Nan was in his room. We know that Toby knows where his stuff is. And we know Lottie knew what it was. We also have confirmation that Lottie kept looking out a window. She has 2 phones, which means she was probably contacting someone that she wanted nobody to know about. She met a man in a hoodie, which I'm assuming is Bradley because he always wears hoodies out in the parking lot. But that would mean Bradley's lying because he doesn't think Lottie took it. He only showed it to her once. So it could have been somebody else in a hoodie who stole the thallium for her and gave it to her in the parking lot at the meeting. And then she went upstairs, put it on the cloth. So my number 1 suspect right now is actually Lottie. Because all the signs of how he actually died and how the mechanisms of it actually working of like the plot, it follows her the most. With Auntie June, I mean, she just hates him. I mean, she hates Uncle Marcus. She had a candle called Closure. He should face the consequence. Like, it's all just conjecture and, like, not conjecture, but it's like, it's all just noise. Like, it doesn't say how he actually, like, did she put thallium in the candle that burned him? I don't know. I don't think so. And then Bradley, his hands were shaking. He tore his room apart because he was looking for the poison. He was in a bad mood at the meeting because he was scared about the poison that happened and he thought someone took it from him. He was missing the bottles, and so he was freaking out about it. I don't think he killed Uncle Marcus. Lottie is the most suspicious. She, like I said about everything else, she just... It lines up for her so far. Nothing about Mum yet. She wants to take over the business, but, I don't see how... She threw a drink in his face. She could have put thallium in the drink. But so far, I'm not seeing how she could have known about the thallium. He didn't say that your mom knows about the thallium. So I don't know. And then, I mean, she was in his room. But... And then this, I don't know what the fuck this... I hope to God I find out what this is about. But otherwise, I don't see how she could have... As far as I know, she didn't touch Marcus that evening. Nobody said Nan went and did something to Marcus. Toby, he was on edge all evening. Toby courted Marcus. Toby called Nan in tears. I don't know what any of this is about yet. I think I figured out everybody else's story. I don't know what, I don't know what this is all about, why he was so upset. But I think I got everybody else down. I got Bradley. I got June. I think I have Mom, even though I have one thing for her. And I think Lottie did it. But we'll see. We'll see. That's just what I think. We haven't completed it yet.
You need to shake. Don't answer it.
Okay, everyone pick your...
I don't know why Lottie would want to kill him, but she did. Round one. I mean, we could pick anybody. Let's pick Nan, my favorite character.
You, Abby, love. She's been spoiled by her father too
Going
much.
bald.
She was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it. Essentially a giant scam. What was the question?
This...
Alright.
Yeah, sing.
Lottie.
Gird her loins, whatever that means.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
Don't apologise to me, babe. Apologise to your skin.
I haven't picked this
Yeah,
one.
will do. Thanks. What was Uncle Marcus like at the meeting?
Honestly, pretty hostile.
Really?
Yeah, he's just got that vibe, you know, like he just thinks everyone is out to get him.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'm starting my next piece now, whether you're ready or not. Deedle deedle dee, deedle deedle dee, deedle deedle, la 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 la.
Oh my god! Did you do that?
No, I think she's pressed something.
Oh my god, this is my favourite ever seen. I'm putting this on.
Who did this?
Uh-oh.
Speak up!
Mom, I think you put a filter on accidentally.
Answers. Now.
I can't even remember what she did.
Oh wait, 2 seconds. Mozart, Rondo alla Turca.
How do you know all of these?
That was Mozart's Rondo alla Turca. I need a moment to consider my next piece.
It's really great, Lottie. I had no idea that you knew so much about classical music.
Oh yeah, I love it, hon. Love it.
Love
That last one used to be my ringtone when I was a kid. I just like listened to it over and over and over.
What are you talking about?
I've got an app on my phone, babe. It's recognizing all the songs for us. No one uses their brains anymore.
Alright.
Okay,
Listen up, guys.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Round 3. Okay, we're going June again. We're getting this. I swear to God.
Just
Increase.
like his father. Complete, utter embarrassment.
Shall we go with increase?
Hands are off.
50-50.
We're not
Abigail.
skipping
I'm
anything.
sure you can handle it.
At all. After this.
The answer is increase. Things are only going to get worse unless we act.
Well, what a lucky guess. Congratulations. You
Wasn't
have the
lucky, I've done this 1,000
equivalent
times.
brain power of a flipped coin.
Thanks.
Question 2. Which greenhouse gas traps more of the sun's heat? Carbon dioxide or water vapor?
Another 50-50. It's clearly as much as Toby's tiny mind can take. It just goes to show it can cause permanent damage having one's head permanently stuck
So
up
I keep
one's
moving my
own
arm like this.
arsehole.
It's because I got my booster shot today for COVID. I encourage you all to do, of course. But it makes my arm really sore. It's a common side effect. Oh yeah, what did I answer? Carbon dioxide.
Well, guessing worked for me last time, so I'll go with carbon dioxide.
The correct answer? Water vapor. See? I told you you'd learn something, guys.
Have you always been this dim? Or am I just noticing it now? I mean, all that money your mother spent on your education, and here you are, guessing.
about your
in
father?
A quiz made up by Toby.
It was a tough question.
Question 3. As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct. And that's just since the 1970s. But what's the biggest threat that frogs face?
I might not have to guess this one. I actually saw a documentary the other day.
You watch documentaries about frogs?
Yeah, I guess. Well, it was about a lot of different animals. Anyway, I think the answer is disease.
What is going
Warmer
on?
climates.
Yes, whatever.
The
But
hell?
if you ask me, the biggest danger frogs face is the French.
So
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with diseases.
So the correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
Sick. I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
What a waste of time. Well done, Abigail.
Auntie June, I need to... Look, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now? Has he got aliens coming after him? Is that it?
What?
The thing you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus.
I'm not skipping
is that
until
he's
she
a
hangs up, because just in
complete
case, but
paranoid fantasist.
I guess
Do you know, 1 year
I
he
should
thought
answer water
his
vapor
business partner
instead
was
of
trying to
like
kill
maybe I have to
him.
get them all
Yes,
right.
that he was getting threats.
But I looked at the video
Anonymous emails, anonymous.
of where I
He's
skipped.
probably
It was
sending
after
them to
carbon
himself.
dioxide.
So he got shutters put on all the windows, surveillance cameras everywhere. Do you know what happened? Nothing. Obviously. Your Uncle Marcus lost his marbles a very long time ago. He's dangerous. Don't trust a word he says.
God damn it.
Abby, family that would never fucking lie to you.
You know what? I don't trust you. Because I want to do that again. I'm determined to actually get that scene, because I'm so curious what the hell started all that.
You need. Don't answer it.
I'm not going to answer it.
Fine.
Alright, it doesn't matter.
Eating
Anti-June.
us.
Yep.
Yeah, signal.
Round 2.
Shall we go with Mozart then?
Sure.
Oh, this is new?
The answer I was looking for was, of course, Chopin's heroic Polonaise.
You see, my big problem with classical music, it's not readily available to the masses. You know, it's a stark example of how elitism can
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
All we need is rhythm. Two sticks colliding, you know? Now that's primal music. That's music the whole world can enjoy. Wow, I really got to you, Abs. Huh? Bit of a wake-up call, yeah? You've just got to let it all sink in. Think about the whole world, yeah? Not just your world.
Let him continue.
You know, I don't blame you for being so ignorant about this stuff. You only really get this kind of insight when you've seen the things I've seen. When you've helped the people that I've helped, you know?
Now for an incredibly emotive piece. Do 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 la 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 la.
I mean, gotta be Mozart, right?
Maybe.
You know, go with your instinct, Tabs. I say Mozart, but if you think something else, then follow your path, you know?
I think I know what it is. Mum insisted that we play it at my dad's funeral, even though he really wanted Iron Maiden. The thought of it really made him laugh.
Just follow that path, Abs. Follow it.
Okay, well, I'm pretty set.
Alright.
Okay, listen
Round
up, guys.
3.
My signal's...
As if you never speak to
Auntie
me
June.
ever again.
My nemesis.
Hi.
Been just like
Increase. Biatch.
complete utter.
Shall we go with increase?
Well, it's 50-50, Abigail. I'm sure you can handle it.
Okay, the only thing that could have changed
answer
is I hit
is
water
increase.
vapor.
Cause permanent
Water
damage,
vapor.
having one's
We're getting them all
head
right.
Permanently stuck up one's own arsehole.
We're not skipping at this point.
Well, I've got a good feeling about water vapor.
So the answer is water vapor. Bradley, my breath isn't a greenhouse gas. Please take this seriously.
You fluked 2 in a row.
Well, I'm just glad we're getting them right.
Yes, so glad.
When I don't risk it, she just doesn't do anything.
Auntie June, do you remember anyone doing anything strange at the meeting?
Is this about your sister?
Lottie?
Well, I saw her at the beginning of the meeting. She was waiting at the end of the drive and she met some
Yeah, we've
man in
seen
a
this.
hoodie. They exchanged something and then he left.
As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct. And that's just since the 1970s. But what's the biggest threat that frog...
Is the French.
I'm just gonna get them all right and see.
So,
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with diseases.
So the correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
Sick. I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our
I don't
planet
know,
dying?
guys.
You
I
know
don't
what?
know.
I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, you know, someone else can do a round now. I don't care anymore.
What a waste of time. Well done, Abigail.
Auntie June, I need to...
Abby's
Okay.
family, though.
The only thing I can think of is I got it right without knowing really early on. And it was before I looked in the video, because I looked at part 3 for all the things I got right. And
Don't answer it.
so I should pick the answers I picked back then.
Come on, Abby. Ignore her, please. She knows how to leave a...
We're just going to try
You,
one more
Abby.
time.
Essentially, a giant.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, we have the evidence. I'm just
Very
curious
much
what the dialogue was.
Yeah, signal quiz.
Shall we go? You're so right. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe the only instrument that we need is the human voice.
Abby, that's really reductive, yeah? I don't think there are any conclusions that you can add to this conversation that I haven't already reached on my own. I think sometimes we just have to be grateful for the insights of others, yeah?
Thanks.
Oh, come on, Abs. I don't do it for the thanks.
Okay, well, I'm pretty certain.
Okay.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Hi.
Just like his father. Complete.
Okay, I think the first time I did this, I hit decrease.
I think it might be decrease.
Do you?
The answer is increase, obviously.
Obviously.
Things are only gonna get worse unless we act now.
You're going to lose me this quiz, aren't you, Abigail?
Okay, question
Yes.
2.
I'm
To
gonna
the
pick all the wrong
nearest
answers.
million, how far back in the Earth's history do we have to go to find global temperatures like the ones we have today?
I mean, who bloody well knows that?
I'll give you a clue. The answer's pretty shocking, guys, okay?
Just put something down, Abigail. You're never going to know this, are you?
Okay, I'll try 3 million.
Wow, someone actually got that. The answer is, it's 3 million years. Yeah, good job, Abs.
Oh my god.
I guess all my efforts are finally paying off. You know, I always knew I could get through to this family if I could just...
For once, your mother had the right idea.
Did you just mute him?
Yes. I mean, how he thinks your random guess can reflect well on him, I don't know. Looks like he's finished.
Yeah, hang on a minute, guys. I think I've lost a page. Yeah, just give me a minute.
Last time I criticized Toby.
It was such a lucky guess, wasn't it? I can't believe that. I mean, what are the odds?
Surely good for you. Well, let's hope your luck doesn't run out, because you're hardly going to know any of them, are you?
Probably not.
All that money your mother spent on your education. I demand a refund.
Question 3. As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct. And that's just since the 1970s. But what's the biggest threat that frogs face?
I might not have to guess this one. I actually saw a documentary the other day.
You watch documentaries about frogs?
Yeah, I guess. Well, it was about a lot of different animals. Anyway, I think the answer is disease. Warmer climates.
Yes, whatever. But if you ask me, the biggest danger frogs face is the French.
I've always answered disease, except one time as a joke.
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with diseases.
So the correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
Sick. I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, you know, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
I don't know.
What a waste of time. Well done, Abigail.
I don't know the
Auntie
combination.
June, I need to... Like, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with?
Abby, family that would never fucking lie to you.
What possible combination? You know what? At the risk of being spoiled, I'm gonna try really hard not to get spoiled here. Who pressed walkthrough? Yeah, I'm trying not to get spoiled, so I'm not gonna. Is there any fucking? God damn it. Okay, I think I'm gonna get spoiled. I don't want to do it. Never mind. How did you get this?
And I thought Mummy would be coming up to bed. But then I saw her moving slowly across the lawn towards the lake. And she had a wheelbarrow with one of Daddy's suits inside.
How? How did I do that?
I better get back in there then.
Yeah.
I am. I always play nicely.
Okay, back with the notepad.
I'm delighted.
Okay, round 4, I have Bradley, I have Nan. That means Toby. This is the last one.
Abs.
Toby, do you know anything about Bradley's poisons?
His what?
Bradley has had 2 poisons
He
in
does
his
know.
collection. Have you seen them? Have you touched them?
What are you talking about?
If you know something, you have to tell me.
Honestly, Abs, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Toby, tell me the truth.
Abby, I couldn't give less of a shit about Bradley or his weird hobby. If you've got a problem with him, take it up with him.
Okay, everybody.
You do know.
Respectfully, shut up and listen to me. Question
Bradley
1.
said he told you.
How many times did Toby tell the school counsellor that I was neglecting him?
Oh, God, here we
So
go.
that we'd be forced into another family therapy session and he could
We've never
get
picked
to
Toby
see
here, by
his
the way.
dickhead father.
I know this sounds bad, but I only had the idea after she actually neglected me. I told the counsellor that Mum forgot to cook me tea because she was so drunk, which was the truth. And he organised the first session. I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
Okay, we're probably gonna have to try this a few times. I've never actually done this one. Let's just ask about the meeting.
What happened to Uncle Marcus at the meeting? Just tell me everything.
Why are you asking me? Ask your sister. She was the only one I saw alone with him, okay? She was putting something in his hand. I don't know what, but he looked pretty uncomfortable.
So, for
What?
those of you that venture to answer, the correct answer is 6 times. All because I wouldn't let him see the man
Oh
who
my
cheated
God.
on me, who...
That changes a lot of what I think, unfortunately, and I'm really hoping it's not true. My new surmisation is it's not a murder, actually. I think Uncle Marcus is lying. I think he's trying to frame someone. And I think he's using Lottie in some way that she doesn't know about. Maybe he got Lottie to give him poison from Bradley because, okay, here's my new thought. I don't think Lottie or Bradley or anybody else in this family actually tried to kill Uncle Marcus. I think Uncle Marcus got Lottie to give him poison for some reason to frame somebody else in the family, but Lottie didn't know that. He just went like, "Hey, Lottie, you know about Bradley's poisons or something?" Maybe Bradley mentioned it out loud. And she's like, "Oh yeah, totally. I totally know where his poison is. Well, I'll give you $1,000 if you give me the poisons, or I'll shout your social out on something." Like, "Oh my god, totally? Oh my god, I will absolutely do that for you." And then she went and did it. But she was being kind of sneaky with it. I mean, 2 phones, looking out the window, man in a hoodie, little sus, but and then he poisoned himself. But that's one possibility. Another possibility is, oh, she handed him something. I don't know. That's
Cheated
one
on
possibility
us
that I'm thinking
for
about.
7 years.
She's really gone over the edge.
Question 2. How many of my boyfriends has Felicity stolen? Now, I'm going to make it easier for you. Let's just count the ones while we were at school.
Jesus, our mums are a nightmare, aren't they, Abs? I mean, that's why I'm so glad I had my dad. You know, he helped balance me out. He gave me my moral compass.
Wasn't he done for tax fraud?
Everyone makes mistakes, Abby. Dad was always there for me when I really needed him. You know, apart from that 18 months, of course. But he was better than a lot of dads I can think of.
Well, some of you clearly think very highly of Flick and rather less of me. Well, let me tell you. I had oodles of boyfriends. Felicity was just scavenging my scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge. You've got to think bigger.
I don't know.
Better than a lot of
Perhaps.
dads. What are you trying to say?
Mum's told me all about your dad, Abby. You know, he wasn't exactly father of the year, was he? You know, all the business trips, all the nights working late. I mean, which birthday did he miss again? Sorry, which birthdays?
Fuck off, Toby.
Fuck off, Toby. You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, you know what? Sorry, Abs. I hold my hands up there. I went too far.
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now.
That probably wasn't the right
I might
answer,
just
by the
make
way.
it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah,
Just
why is he
choose.
giving me this option? Like, I know it's thallium. Like, the game, there was one time, I mean, you guys saw it. It literally just picked for me because it knew. Like, why is it doing this again?
It's
I
thallium.
thought that was really clever, and then they stopped
If you
doing
say
it.
so, kid.
Is it a bug? Okay, we missed a scene. That's the only scene that's the last scene we have left in the game, as far as I know.
Abby, where have you been?
Alright, Auntie June. We still don't have enough for Mum. Is the last thing about Mum? Huh. Alright, we're gonna try Auntie June again, but I'm not gonna just sit on it forever. I'll have to go back in my video, well, this might be the
need to
last video I
shake
do
them.
on this,
Don't
I don't
answer it.
know. If I get the killer here.
Okay, everyone pick your...
Fine.
Mum.
It is.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, signals whiz again.
well,
The music.
oh, Mozart. Let's go with Mozart.
Sure, sure.
That astounding piece was, and I can't believe how many of you got this wrong. The Moonlight Sonata by Ludwig
Van Mozart.
Beethoven.
Ah, tough one, Abs.
Slight change of mood with this next piece. No, I think that's my body telling me that's enough. I won't risk losing my voice for this. I'm organising an entire spread for the Telegraph magazine tomorrow, so let's move on to the next round.
Well, it's been great, Abs, but I've got to eat something before the next round. Thank the universe, we brought plenty of snacks on the van. Am I right? I'm actually bloody starving, to be honest. I can't help those in need when I'm in need myself, can I? Okay, I'll see you later, Abs.
Can't believe how many incidental
Nice talking
scenes.
with you.
Like, that was the new scene, just that ending there.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig.
Okay,
As if you never speak to me ever
Okay.
again.
Auntie June. Let's do this.
Just like his father.
Yeah, I'm trying to think really
Complete
early on
utter
what I would have picked. I
embarrassment.
think I picked decrease.
I think it might be decrease.
Do you?
No.
the answer is increase, obviously.
Obviously.
Things are only gonna get worse unless we act now.
You're going to lose me this quiz, aren't you, Abigail?
Maybe.
Okay, question 2. I've lost a page. Yeah, just give me a minute.
I think one time I criticized Toby.
He is pretty insufferable, isn't he? I mean, sometimes.
There's an expression, Abigail, involving stones and glass houses. Have you heard of that one?
Yes.
No.
I have.
As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct. And that's just since the 1970s. But what's the biggest threat that frogs...
This is one of the paths I took.
I might not
did
have to guess this one. I
decrease,
actually saw a documentary the other day.
disease,
Watched
and
documentaries about frogs.
whatever I just picked
I guess.
earlier.
Well, it was about a lot of different animals. Anyway, I think the answer is disease. Warmer climates.
Yes, whatever. But if you ask me, the biggest danger frogs face is the French.
I hit disease.
So
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with diseases.
So the correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
Sick. I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
Oh, what a waste of time. Well done, Abigail.
Auntie June, I need to... Look, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now? Has he got
I don't know,
aliens
guys.
coming after him?
I don't
Is that
know.
it?
What?
The thing you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he's a nutter.
I don't know
Complete
what combination
Paranoid fantasist. Do you
possibly
know?
lead to that
1 year,
conversation. I don't
he
know what
thought
I
his
skipped.
business
I wish I
partner
never
was
did
trying
it.
to kill him. Yes, that he was getting threats. Anonymous emails, anonymous. He's probably sending them to himself. So he got shutters put on all the windows, surveillance cameras everywhere. Do you know what happened? Nothing. Obviously. Your Uncle Marcus lost his marbles a very long time ago. He's dangerous. Don't trust a word he says.
The only thing I can think of is maybe decrease. What a lucky guess.
Fuck.
Don't ask about the meeting. Like, let it go.
Abby. Family
That's
that
the
would never
only thing I can
fucking
think
lie to
of.
you.
Don't trust Uncle Marcus. I want to do this. This is the only combination I can think of. This is the only one. This is the last one I'm trying. Last one I'm trying.
You need to. Don't answer it.
Don't answer.
Fine.
It doesn't matter.
Wait, the music.
Okay,
Listen.
As if you never
round
speak to
3.
me.
Okay.
Just
Decrease.
I think it might be decrease.
What a
Lost
lucky
the
guess.
page. Yeah, just.
It was such a lucky guess, wasn't it? I can't believe that. I mean, what are the odds?
surely good for you is the French.
What? Why didn't I get the option
Find out
for...
before he moves on.
That was the exact path I took last time. Why didn't I get the option for, what is it? For, press or don't press. Like, press about the meeting or let it be.
I'll go with...
Abby. Family that would never fucking lie.
What the fuck? I'm so confused, guys. Like, I don't understand.
You need to. Don't answer it.
You're getting answered.
You let
Round 1.
Quiz.
Round 2.
Okay.
as if you never speak to me.
Just like his father. Complete, utter.
Increase?
Shall we go with increase?
Well, it's 50-50, Abigail. I'm sure you can handle it. Cause permanent damage having one's head permanently stuck up one's own arsehole.
My god, what was the fucking combination?
Well, I've got a good feeling.
2 in a row.
Well, I'm just
Okay,
glad we're getting them right.
Yes.
one time I
Sit
picked Don't Risk It.
Seems like we make a pretty good team.
like a seagull and a jet engine.
Question
I'm not skipping.
3. As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog.
That time
have
I did
gone
pick disease.
extinct.
I only picked
And
frog
that's
once,
since
like,
the 1970s.
I think this
But
part or
what's
last
the
part.
biggest threat
I don't remember,
that
they all melded
frogs
together to me.
face?
But I
might
didn't
not
pick
have
it that
guessed this
time.
one. I
Early on,
actually
I kept
saw a
picking
documentary
disease.
the other
You
day.
watch documentaries about frogs.
Yeah, I guess. Well, it was about a lot of different animals. Anyway, I think the answer is disease. Warmer climates.
Yes, whatever. But if you ask me, the biggest danger of frogs face is the French.
It's the French. Disease.
So
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
This is the only thing I can
I'll
think
go
of
with diseases.
that I haven't done.
The correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
Oh, at least we got some points. I just want to beat your mother. I just want to see the look on her face.
That's
Auntie
different.
June, I have to ask you about something. About Uncle Marcus.
Do me a favour. The next time you speak to that asshole, you tell him to stop asking questions
Oh
about
my
Daddy.
God.
Granddad.
Yes.
We
He was
did it.
pestering your nana about it all
Why did I
night
skip
at the
this?
meeting. It really quite upset her.
What was he asking about?
What you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he has a very hard time moving on. He never quite got to grips with the fact that his mother died giving birth to him. And his father, my daddy, your grandfather, hated him for it.
Granddad hated him.
Well, that's what Mummy always told me.
I never knew that.
She said even after they got married, your grandfather could never quite forget what happened to Marcus's mother. And Marcus was just a constant reminder. Mummy says that's why Daddy killed himself.
I thought he died in an accident.
No, that's just what we told other people. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is it?
Every night I can hear their voices. Shouting, screaming at each other.
Who?
That's the last time I ever saw him. Just watched the back of his head as he walked out the door. Really, I could remember what they were saying to each other. He was shouting at her that he hated her. And it stopped. And I crept up to my room. I used to like looking at the stars. And I thought Mummy would be coming up to bed. But then I saw her moving slowly across the lawn towards the lake. And she had a wheelbarrow with one of Daddy's suits inside. I didn't think it was strange because she was always destroying Daddy's things, to prove a point, to win an argument, but why would you put a suit in a wheelbarrow? Well, unless I'm just imagining it, it's so hard to remember the truth, when you spend so many years trying not to remember anything at all.
Auntie June, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now? And I thought Mummy would be coming up to bed, but then I saw her moving slowly across the lawn towards the lake. And she had a wheelbarrow with one of Daddy's suits inside.
Okay. Despite the hardship, I'm really glad we found that. That was really enlightening. Great acting. Also, what the fuck? Like, what the hell is going on? Now it's possible that the dad didn't kill himself? Like, maybe... Ugh. What the fuck is going on, dude? Okay. I'm really glad we found that.
Aliens coming off.
Abby, family that would never fucking lie to you.
Okay.
I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
Yep, Toby.
Hi, Abs.
Toby, do you know anything about Bradley's poisons?
If she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
Ask about the meeting was correct.
What happened to Uncle Marcus at the meeting? Just tell me everything.
Scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge.
Press for more
Got to
info.
think bigger.
Did you see anyone else give something to Uncle Marcus?
I don't know.
Toby, tell me now.
Felicity. I mean, you know, your mum. Yeah.
There we
she
go.
was, offering things for him to eat. You know, hors d'oeuvres, canapes, that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think he took one in the end just to shut her up. Abby.
Finally, we got another piece for Mum, but that's only 2. Just like with Nan, that's not enough to accuse. Or maybe it is enough to accuse. Because we only have 2 for Nan and we could accuse her. But this doesn't logically lead to his death. Well, actually, now that I'm reading them both side by side, Mom wants to take over the business. But how did she get the poison? We know exactly what poison. We know where it came from. We know it came from Bradley. How did she get the poison from Bradley? And we know Lottie was fucking around with it. Like, what was this all about if it was her mum? None of this says that she gave the poison to the bum. She gave something to Uncle Marcus. So again, now that I have every piece of evidence, I think, how could it not be Lottie, or it's a hoax? Or not necessarily a hoax. It's Uncle Marcus trying to frame the family. Like, what else could it be? It's not Auntie June, because we've literally accused her 1,000 times. Like, every time I end this game, I accuse Auntie June, and it's never her. So it's not her. None of this matters. It's not her. I don't think it's Bradley, because all of this makes sense. All of this was happening, this bad mood, hands were shaking, tore him apart, because he lost one of the poisons. He was missing his bottles. And he was freaking out about it. Lottie is the suspicious one because she handed something to Uncle Marcus. She had 2 phones. She kept looking out the window at the meeting. And she knew about Bradley's poisons. And she met a man in a hoodie. Bradley's always wearing a hoodie. It logically leads that either she killed him or she knows. So I'm gonna accuse Lottie at the end here. Well, not like at the end here. I'm going to accuse everybody else because I want to see those scenes. Especially Nancy. I want to accuse Nan and see what happens. But at the very end, I think it's going to turn out that I accuse Lottie last. And I think it's going to be her, or it's not going to be her, and the game's going to pull a switcheroo, and it's going to be Uncle Marcus, who orchestrated this whole thing and used us. But this is very... Toby was on edge all... Yeah, I don't know what this is all about. So Toby was on edge all evening. Cornered Uncle Marcus.
Well, apart from Toby, he's been phoning me a few times recently. Funny thing, he barely says a word, but I can tell by his voice he's been crying. It's like he wants to say something really important, and then he just asks me how I am and says bye. Hope he's okay.
Maybe I'm missing something with Toby.
Although why Toby can't just do a normal bloody round, I don't know. He's been all over the shop recently.
Really?
Yeah, he was off his head at the meeting. I overheard him talking to himself in the toilets. You have to do this. You can do this. I mean, it gives me no pleasure to say this at all, but I do worry that he might be hitting the source, like his mother.
Even Toby, Mr. Peace and Love, he lost it. I was getting myself a drink in the kitchen, and he burst in a world of his own, furious with your Uncle Marcus, saying something about how he'd left him no choice.
What does that mean?
He wouldn't tell me.
Toby was going mad. He was on edge about something all evening. Never seen him so keen to be at the meeting. Like he had something to get out of it. He didn't even come last year.
Didn't he?
See, I don't know what this is about. I don't know if it's related to Uncle Marcus or not. Like, maybe Uncle Marcus wouldn't fund one of his trips or donate to his charity or whatever. And so he was super pissed about it and upset. Like maybe Uncle Marcus said he's gonna stop financing Toby's shit. His little, you know, philanthropy projects. I don't know. And he did know about Bradley's poisons, but again, I keep coming back to this. Lottie handed Uncle Marcus something. Lottie met a man in a hoodie. I mean, if it is Toby, then why all of this? I mean, what is this? So, I don't know. Maybe it's all innocuous. Maybe she met somebody else, not Bradley. Maybe she met some dude in the law about something else. Pregnancy test. I don't fucking know. Some ecstasy. Maybe she's buying ecstasy. And she handled Uncle Marcus some ecstasy. And she had 2 phones because she buys drugs with the other phone. And she was eager because she's an addict or something. See, I don't know. Because now that I'm looking at Toby's stuff, he kind of, if there is something like that, he probably has a reason, but because he did know about the poisons too, so it could be Toby or Lottie. I'll probably do them last. I for sure don't think it's Bradley. I for sure don't think it's Nan. I for sure don't think it's Mum. But let's keep going.
Need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now, I might just make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens. Just choose. Please.
It's thallium.
If you say so, kid.
Also, this whole thing is suspicious. He doesn't have any doctors around him. They can't test his blood for the poison.
Chin
Like,
chin.
he has the antidotes right next to him, but there's no doctors anywhere. Like, this screams hoax to me. Like, this is so weird. Like, why you would have doctors around you? You're this rich, successful guy in a very prepped, pampered family. This seems all acted and fake. Like, he's not really... Well...
Uncle Marcus?
Now that I say that, if we don't trust him, there was a funeral. Maybe he's faking his death for something? To get out of the family? Maybe he's not trying to maybe he's trying to frame them, but he's also trying to get out of the family. But then why would this work? Why would this be okay?
You hear that?
If you wanted to fake his death, this isn't a good, you know... You could just lie and say, oh, it was polonium.
He did it. He did it.
Like, what I'm trying to say, if he's trying to... If, like, my theory I just came up with, if he's trying to fake his death, then... he would just say, oh, you were wrong, Abby, it was polonium, even though, like, we know it's thallium. So, I don't think he's trying to fake his death, because otherwise he could just lie here and pretend to die on camera. And also, there was a funeral if we don't trust him, so maybe that's not true.
He saved me!
Shit!
Yeah. Holy shit! Okay. Now, Abby... now, why don't you go and finish?
Yeah.
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Be quiet, June. Are you okay, love?
You're gonna have to speak up, Abs. There's some pretty heavy rain here.
Is she frozen?
No, if you look closely at her throat there, you can see she's still breathing. This is live.
Shut up.
What was that?
Just shut up, all of you!
Abby, if I were you, I'd think very